Hi, I'm Liz Rook. I'm a life coach and a rheumatologist, and I'm on a mission to eliminate unnecessary stress in your life. Why is eliminating and reducing stress so important? I'm so glad you asked. Stress is a response that our body and our minds have to a challenge or a demand. Acute stress can save us and actually protect us from danger or harm. Chronic stress, however, is adding up of all the little stressors of our day-to-day lives, and this can be harmful to both our mind and our bodies. Our minds can be influenced by chronic stress, and we can develop conditions such as depression or anxiety. It can make us feel emotionally and physically tired. It can interrupt our sleep. It can keep us from healthy habits, and it can cause us to do things such as stress eating, over-consuming alcohol, and otherwise unhealthy ways of coping with day-to-day life. The other reason why dealing with stress is important and finding healthy outlets and coping mechanisms is that it can have a chronic effect on your body. So I take care of patients with autoimmune diseases such as rheumatoid arthritis, lupus, spondyloarthritis, and different types of vasculitis. And one of the things that we know that causes flares of these diseases is an increase in stress. So I counsel all of my patients on stress reduction, and it's something I talk a lot about, and I feel passionate that we can improve the health of our world, both physical, emotional, and mental, by learning how to decrease and eradicate stress whenever we can. The first way that we can improve stress is to become aware of it and identify how it feels in our body. And a lot of us are walking around with chronic stress and we don't even realize it, because over time, when we resist stress or internalize it, it can manifest as physical symptoms in our body. Our mind and our bodies are connected. And while I'm not very woo-woo, I'm more scientific, I have developed a respect and an understanding for the mind-body connection as I've gone on in my career. And I truly believe that if you feel like there's no hope in your life and you don't have ways to encourage coping mechanisms, you'll not fare as well as the people who generally are more optimistic and can find good in any situation. So this is something that I discuss with both patients and clients, and I do work with clients one-on-one to decrease and eliminate any sources of chronic stress in their life. So the first way that we reduce stress is to identify it. The second way is we learn to process the feelings that are behind the stress and shift the perspective to eliminate future stress. The last way is through acceptance of our situation and our lives. And this may sound a little bit out there, but it integrates really well into our bodies. So if you are suffering from chronic aches and pains with no known reason, if you have a nagging injury that doesn't seem to get better and defies science, if you have chronic headaches, chronic stomach issues, and no one's been able to find a cause, it may all be due to stress. If you're feeling tired all the time, if you're having a hard time getting up on a day-to-day basis and thriving in your life and looking forward to experiences that make you happy, you could have stress contributing to those symptoms. So I am a firm believer of getting to the root cause of whatever ailment you have, whether it is physical, mental, or emotional, and solving for that versus just slapping a Band-Aid on a gushing wound. So in future videos, I'm going to go into different types of stress, how we identify and alleviate that stress, and how you can work more with me to get through your stress faster and get through this process to improve your health and your life and learn to thrive.